Ladies and gentlemen, what is going on? It's Thursday night. Here we are at the final battle of the final four. We got Absolute Sublime 1 here tonight going up against Mr. Nickels in this final four battle. Winner will be facing Mid-Level Media in the finals. We are up to $300 grand prize to the winner right now. Thank you for everybody that's donated. It's going to go a long way, especially in this month. Next month is a ton of titles that I know they can put the money towards. So thank you once again for all those great donations. I never expected it, but you guys brought it anyway. So good luck to both of those contestants. Also tonight we got UNWRAPTHEMMOVIEZ is here to count votes for Jay. And we got BRIANGOESBLU returning again tonight. He'll be voting for Mr.Nickels. Thank you guys for both being here to for this undertaking, because we know it's getting more and more popular by the week. And that last battle the other night, we had about 80 something votes getting casted. So I'm expecting the same thing tonight. Cannot wait. Does anybody have anything they'd like to say before I do a little roll call of who's here in the chat?
Good luck to my opponent right here.
Good luck as well. I'm coming for my revenge, though. The rematch.
I'm hoping to make it a repeat.
Good luck.
Good luck to everybody.
Good luck, everybody.
All right. Yes. Good luck to both of you guys tonight. But real quick, let's do a real quick roll call. Let's see who we got in here early. I know I started it early, and you guys have been here waiting around for this great battle. We got Basement Blues is here. Ben Buster says, yo, I'm ready. Brent Mania is here. We've got Hulk's Pop Culture Cafe. Thank you for being here tonight. Stranger Boy 101 is here. Tim is here. He says, I'm pretty excited for this. I like both these guys, so should be good. And I know there will be some great picks. And remember, everyone's vote based off movie choice and not just the person. Also, 4K D-Ray, just noticed you're at 2K now. Yes, sir.
Congratulations.
Congrats, man. Congrats.
2K subscribers. Thank you, everyone, for being subscribed. We got Chandler here. Mr.Nickels also, let's not forget about him. He hit that 1K.
Yes, sir.
Congrats,
finally. It took me a while, but I got there.
Hey, it's taking me forever for 2K, so it is what it is. We got Chandler here. Ben Buster. Movies and Sue is here tonight. Thank you for being here. She says, good luck to both of you guys. Mr. Rigby saying hello. Fernando Martinez is here. Real Gaming 94 is here. Jade Manley says, what is up, ladies and gents? Good luck to the contenders and congrats on the 2K. Video J81 saying, what's up, 4K family? Rev 4K is here. I guess he's off work tonight. Glad you can be here, Rev. Side Hustle Cinema. Daniel's in the chat as well. We got My Killer Podcast. Can't wait to have her up here. Marywood Media is here, fresh off their live stream as well. Says, I'm ready to see who Ken is going to battle. Plaid X2 says, I've been looking forward to this battle all day. Coco Dutch, Eugene Rawls, Turner Fan 77, Chase Wilson, Martinez Joe 74 is here. Movie Hunter 2020, Marie, Mama Blu-rays here. Mid-Level Media, hey guys, I will not be voting or commenting tonight, but just know that I am watching very closely and may the best collector win.
Congratulations to Married with Media as well. 300 subscribers, I think.
Yep, 300. All right. So you guys, your opponent for the finals, sitting back, waiting, watching. So why don't we go ahead and get into it? You guys, if you're not subscribed to these four guys' channels, links are down in the description. Hit those links, get subscribed to them, and follow them over on Instagram as well. Great additional content over there for you. All right, let's get into round number one, you guys. Round number one says, show the best torture horror title in your collection. The best torture horror title in your collection.
I kind of hate that torture porn term.
I know. I hear it a lot, so that's why I kind of use it. I was trying to think of little subgenres and things like that with that question, so that's why I use that term.
Yep.
But there's some great titles you guys can go for in this one, though.
Definitely.
Yeah.
We got Jay saying Saw. Stranger Boy 101 also Saw. Real 4K says, How Ken gonna be 0-4, and then in the final, he's lucky I wasn't in this tournament to smoke him. Go to Blue is here. He says, "What is going on, everyone?" Martinez Joe 74 says Serbian film. Any two titles you guys can think of offhand that you think will garner tons of votes in this first round?
I could probably go like Hostel, Saw, and like I Spit on Your Grave. Those would probably be like my choices.
Those are probably the tops, yeah. But an off one, maybe Strangeland with D. Snyder might be a little bit kind of closer.
All right, we got Lasala Moore also showing up. He says, "What's up, everyone? Just saw Shang-Chi. Thought it was pretty good. Definitely better than Black Widow." I already forgot that was coming out today. Mid-level says 0-3 Rev, now 3-3. Movies with Ryan is here. He says, "Late to the party, question for the round." This first question was, we can get back into it because both guys are back. Round number 1 says, "Show the best torture horror title in your collections." Got 78 here. You guys make sure you hit that like button if you enjoy tonight's content. If you guys are ready, 1, 2, 3, show your titles, please. We got Martyrs for Absolute Sublime 1 and Saw for Mr.Nickels.
I don't really have too much torture movies.
Hey, as long as you got one, that way you don't lose the round.
Exactly.
I was thinking about picking Saw. I got a special edition over there for it, but I want to do something a little different, a little spicy. Have you guys seen this one?
No.
I've heard of it, have not seen it.
It is brutal.
Yeah, it's pretty brutal.
So is Saw. Try sawing your hand off.
Well, this is definitely more brutal than Saw. At least the first one.
Metal Madness says, "This tournament has been a blast. Thanks for putting this together." No, thank you to the chat for really, really wanting me to do it. Jason Carr, hello, 4KD Ray and fellow crew members. What is going on, Jason Carr? Thank you for being here tonight. Tim says, "Wouldn't get the votes, but Teresa's is underrated in my opinion." Married with Media, Hostels definitely comes to mind for this category. Tim says, "Brutal also makes me think if I spit on your grave, that movie made me cringe." Yep, that's what Daniel was just saying.
Mm-hmm.
Turner Fan 77 says, "Love the Blu-ray community." Hoax Pop Culture says, "This is one of my least favorite genres."
Same.
Let's see, where is this vote going in round number 1? Does it look like it's close? Or is somebody gonna just take the early commanding lead?
Doesn't look close right now.
You guys got any plans on going to check out Shang-Chi this weekend?
Nah.
No, I'm not.
Nah.
Me neither.
I'm gonna check it out soon, but we're actually gonna go on Sunday see Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone's coming back in theaters.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of interesting titles that I'd probably like to go see again in theaters that's coming up. I was surprised when I looked at the list and saw them. Thinking
yesterday was pretty good.
Yeah, I keep hearing that. I need to check it out. Delon Movie says, "Smash that like button." I'm thinking about seeing Scream when it comes back to theaters.
Yeah, they're going to show a preview at the end for the new one.
Oh, that makes me more inclined to just go ahead and get a ticket, even if I don't make it, just to have it, just in case.
Yep.
I think I got it. I don't think anybody else is commenting.
Yeah, same here.
That was quick. Quick and crushing.
All right. We are ready to go. So how many do we got for Martyrs?
I got 18.
Oh, man. And Saul.
I got 29.
All right. So there you have it. Round number 1 will go to Mr. Nickels with his pull of Saul garnering 29 votes versus Martyrs with 18. All right.
Yeah, I definitely got to check that one out, though. Martyrs.
Yeah, I need to add that one to my collection.
Yeah.
It's much more brutal than the first Saw movie.
Oh.
We got Rob Zilla saying Martyrs is definitely a better movie, just not well known.
It does have an American remake. Don't check that one out, though.
We got Smooth J Stew in the building. He says, good evening, everybody. What is going on, Smooth J Stew? Real Gaming 94 says, hit the like button if you haven't, and hit the subscribe button if you're new. Tim says, Absolute Sublime. I appreciate the choice, though. Was nice to see something new like that. Yes, it was. All right. He's going to need round number 2. So let's see if he can get it. Round number 2 comes from M4 Movies. He says, show a movie that is set in New York City. Show a movie that is set in New York City. I know he picked this question because he said 9/11 was coming up, so he wanted to do a little tribute to that. So if you got something close to that, that would be pretty awesome. That was pretty quick for Absolute Sublime 1 since he's right there in New Jersey.
I still remember that day. It's crazy that it's going to be 20 years.
Me too. I remember waking up, seeing it. I ran in my mom's room and was like, yo, look, look, look. Did you see this? It was like watching a movie, really. I think I turned on the TV right when that second one, right before that second one hit, like maybe 2 minutes before.
Me too. I was going to college and working at Sam Goody. And all we ever watched was Shrek. And I was the assistant manager. The manager said, turn on the TV. I was like, we never turn on the TV unless it's for Shrek. And that's when we saw the second playing. It was mind-boggling.
Yeah.
It was our busiest day. We never got to take a break. Jay-Z's Blueprint album came out, and there's like another big release too. And I guess people thought we weren't going to have music anymore. But crazy.
Yeah, it was a devastating day.
Yeah. The worst. You guys are coming up some real good choices in the chat, but there's only 2 that matters right now at the moment, and both of these guys are ready. So let's question again. Round number 2 says, show a movie that is set in New York City. That came from M4 Movies. So 1, 2, 3, show your titles, please. Taxi Driver for Absolute Sublime and Goodfellas for Mr. Nickels.
Good choice.
Very great choices.
Great pick.
That's also a good pick, too. Taxi Driver.
Ooh. It's going to be a tough one.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of movies that are filmed in New York.
Yeah, there was a lot of good ones.
Gangs of New York, too, possibly, but King of New York.
Escape from New York, Home Alone 2, Juice or New Jack City.
I wouldn't have picked Home Alone 2.
Pretty much any Bill Lustig movie.
Rev 4K says Spider-Man 2, The GOAT. Tim says Escape from New York would be the easy choice.
Yeah.
Hitch. It said Hitch, the OG King Kong, Cloverfield. AKJD77 says Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse.
Probably my favorite Spider-Man movie.
I really like the way that one was made. I really like the animation. The whole story was really awesome.
Nick Cage voice work.
That horror dude said, just got here. What was the question? Question was, show a movie that is set in New York City. And we got Taxi Driver versus Goodfellas. Mr. Nickels is up 1 round. He garnered 29 votes with his pull of Saw versus 18 for Absolute Sublime 1 with Martyrs. No, looking at StreamYards, it looks almost back and forth, and then I see like a lot of one title.
Someone
Tim.
Rev put Jason Goes to Manhattan.
Tim says I'm a weirdo and actually like Casino more than Goodfellas. That's not weird because I feel the same way.
That's a good movie too.
Mm-hmm.
Got that on 4K with the slit.
Nice.
Smooth J Stu with the fun fact. He says The Amazing Spider-Man 2 is the only Spider-Man movie to be filmed entirely in New York State. My Killer Podcast says, dang, both pulling out some bangers. Yes. Tina's Joe says, hopefully this goes differently since Rick and I jump same ones on our battle. Craig Thompson says, how can we post a question for the final? Send it to my Instagram DM, please. All right. Looks like we're ready to go.
Mm-hmm.
All right. How many we got for Goodfellas?
28.
28. Taxi Driver.
29.
Oh, man.
That was a nail biter. I was counting through. I was like,
Jeez.
Dang.
Wow. It might be one of the closest rounds we've ever had. All right. Well, it is tied up 1-1 going into the third. Wow. We got ourselves a battle. We got 99 here. You guys, thanks for being here on this Thursday night. Make sure you hit that like button if you enjoy the content. All links are down in the description. If you're not following these guys, please follow them. Great content coming. All right, round number 3. Let's get into it. Let's see if we can break this tie. Show a movie that has an appearance by a sports or musical superstar. Show a movie that has an appearance by a sports or musical superstar.
You can choose a lot for this one.
Yeah.
I know, like Reba McEntire was in Little Rascals. Yeah. Shaq was in Good Burger.
Yep.
Yep. Red 4K's got a good one.
Yep. Brett Favre and Something About Mary. Dan Marino and Bad Boys. Star is Born. Naked Gun All Day. Why Him? Free Jack. Oh, that's a good classic right there. Free Jack. Wow. I haven't seen that in a long time, Jay. I still haven't watched A Star is Born either. Heard that was good.
Yeah, that one's pretty good.
Hooks Pop Coach Cafe says Rhinestone with Dolly Parton. Reba was in Tremors. High Fidelity, Bruce. Hardware, Michael Jordan, Space Jam. Oh gosh, Double Team with Dennis Rodman. Wow.
terrible movie. Terrible.
Jesus. I don't know how that popped up in his head. Wow.
He had like every scene he was in had a different color hair color for it.
Mm-hmm.
There wasn't any fight like a tiger in it, Jean-Claude Van Damme at one point.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh man, I forgot all about that movie. Wow, I like to know how that popped up in his head. Yep. Bodyguard, Whitney Houston, Alice Cooper, Wayne's World, Hangover, Mike Tyson. Good one. All right. Both guys are back. Round number 3 said, show a movie that has an appearance by a sports or musical superstar. 1, 2, 3. Show your titles, please. Space Jam versus Any Given Sunday.
Both excellent.
So many people in this one.
Yeah, it was.
I say the best part of the pandemic was the Last Dance documentary in the Bulls.
Oh,
yeah.
Definitely. That was a good one.
Told you that and starting off with Tiger King.
Still haven't seen Tiger King. No desire to see
hilarious. And it's crazy because the first episode wasn't all that great, but once you started watching the next few episodes, it was just ridiculous.
That place is like 5 miles down the road from me.
Oh gosh.
Be careful.
Mm-hmm.
I always wanted to go to one of them that was located in Myrtle Beach, and it was on that show as well. I think all of those people are crooks.
Yep.
Go to Blue says any given Sunday for sure steaming, Willie beaming. Yeah, I love that movie.
Yeah, you got so many guys in there. It's crazy how many people are in that movie.
Hey, this has got some great 90s basketball stars. Muggsy Bogues, Larry Johnson, Patrick Ewing, Larry Bird, Sean Bradley.
Definitely.
Sean Bradley actually just got hit on a bike earlier in the year. He's like a quadriplegic now. Very unfortunate.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
All right, we got Phil's creepy video is back. Great live stream. Glad we can have Phil back. Gives me something to watch midday once again. I used to love watching Phil, but he took a little hiatus, but now he's back. Says, hello there, horror fans. It's your buddy Phil here. Thank you for being here, Phil.
Great guy, awesome channel.
Yeah. Ooh. How is this round gonna go? Me personally, I think I'd pick Any Given Sunday. I just love that movie so much.
Man, that
I
Al
watched it.
Pacino speech.
I
Yeah.
rewatched it recently. It didn't live up to it for me.
Really?
I liked seeing all the people, but and then the way that it ended too, with him, they both went to like the different team.
Yeah. That and The Program is two of my favorites.
That needs like a Blu release.
Yeah,
Definitely.
I've been looking for that one on Blu-ray. Obviously, it's not out yet. Hopefully, it does.
I'm looking
Come
for
on.
just on DVD even.
Yeah.
Perplex Damages here. He says, Space Jam, my vote. Great soundtrack. Tim says, I had so much nostalgia for that silly Looney Tunes movie. Yeah, I just feel like Looney Tunes has, it seems like they're kind of forgotten about now these days, especially with things going towards like kids are more focused on what's on YouTube now instead of cartoons, period, really. Mm-hmm. Some of them still thrive, but it's mostly watching other kids play with toys on YouTube and stuff like that now. So
I know.
Anybody? I still haven't seen the new Space Jam with LeBron. Anybody see that?
No.
Not me.
Yeah, I did watch it.
I have.
What do you guys think of it?
It was okay. It was one time watchable.
You know what
I didn't like LeBron's acting. I can tell you that.
I felt he was out of place in all those scenes that he was in, and like the kids weren't really likable either. Like I felt they were kind
even Don Cheadle wasn't all that great. I liked him towards the end, but at the beginning, I didn't care for him.
Mm-hmm.
I was hoping they would at least have MJ in a small cameo or something.
Right.
Not.
Yeah, they did that funny thing with.
I thought that was funny with the Michael B. Jordan.
Yeah. I just wish they'd have saved that out of the trailer and stuff, though. It would have been funnier.
Mm.
Rob Zilla says.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Rob Zilla says, as long as you are with Adam Sandler, would be the clear choice here.
Getting
I just pre-ordered that.
Shout Select release.
Yep.
Love that one. Better than the original.
All right. I think we're ready.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I am.
All right. How many we got for a Space Jam?
37.
Oh,
Wow.
Oh, boy. And Any Given Sunday?
26.
All right. Looks like Absolute Sublime 1 is taking the 2-1 lead over Mr.Nickels. Space Jam garnering 37 votes versus Any Given Sunday with 26 of your votes. Stranger Boy 101, I'm growing my digital code collection. Dale on Movies. MJ is the GOAT player, but LBJ's acting was better. All right. Let's get into it. Round number 4. Show a romance fantasy movie. Romance fantasy. Not moving fast this time. Giving a little thought to it. Oh, he might have one right there already. What you got, Twilight?
No, heck no. I watched a movie recently called Blood and Chocolate. I feel like it was like Twilight before Twilight.
Yeah, I remember that.
So that girl from the woods in it.
I like that lead actress in it, but
Yeah.
I feel like I really haven't seen her in too much else.
No, she kind of fell off after a couple movies.
It's a shame.
My Killer Podcast says, "Oh man, better dig deep for the romance." Oh, all my stuff is moving fast. Brentomania says, "Congratulations to Mr. Nickels for getting that 1,000 subs."
Absolutely. And then you 2000, Married with Media, 300. Lots of milestones going on.
Don't forget, Mr. Nickels got that great giveaway going on.
Was it
giving
Turbo?
away
I feel like I saw somebody else doing a Turbo Man giveaway too.
Yeah, Brian goes blue. He was doing.
No, there's somebody else too. Derek's Horror, I think. So it's like a lot of love for that.
It's a popular toy, man.
Jingle all the way.
Yes, sir.
Tula Moore says a notebook because if any woman thinks the relationship is going to be like that, it's pure fantasy.
I have yet to pick that up for my collection.
I've never even seen that movie.
I will
Thank
never
God.
pick that up for my collection.
All right, so we're already into it, ready to go. Round number 4 says show a romance fantasy movie. 1, 2, 3. Show your titles, please.
Oh.
Same titles? Yep.
Got the tie. Yeah.
Nice.
Wow.
I didn't have anywhere else to go for that because I don't have a lot of romance movies.
Yeah, I want to get that Criterion, but I find all my stuff secondhand, so I'm gonna have to wait on that one.
Honestly, thought maybe we'd see like Shape of Water.
Oh, that's a good
Maybe
one,
like
actually.
you said. Yeah. All right, let's see if anybody's already got a question in.
Yep.
Looks like it might be Jay Manley.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So he says, show a movie that takes place all in one day. Good question, Jay. Definitely like that.
Yeah, that's a really
Trying to think. Yeah, I'm trying to think now. Man on the Ledge.
Go. You ever seen Go?
Oh, yep.
Phone Booth. Could that be one?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, no, that doesn't.
Ferris Bueller.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Guys got some great questions coming through. Memento, Kids. Seems like everybody likes bringing up Kids. I do love that movie, though. Dunkirk, Groundhog Day, Die Hard, Phone Booth, Training Day. Another Phone Booth, another Training Day, and another Phone Booth. Edge of Tomorrow, Groundhog Day. Would that count?
Yeah.
Ferris Bueller's Day Off, Run Lola Run.
Happy Death Day.
Tula Moore says, Unwrap Them Movies do not get the Notebook. It's more vomit-inducing Martinez Joe's favorite torture porn movie. Lots of people saying Training Day. Oh, yeah, Friday.
Yep.
Somebody else said, yep, would Groundhog Day count?
Yeah, Breakfast Club.
Super Bad. Taking a Pelham 1, 2, 3. Another good Denzel movie. Ooh, very fun one. Side Hustle Cinema, Adventures in Babysitting.
Oh, I used to love that movie as a kid.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I like this one, Tim. Nick of Time. That was good. Oh, yeah. P2. Oh, Jason Carr says, just subscribe to Mr. Nickels and Absolute Sublime 1. The rest
Thank
I
you.
have already.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
All right. All right. Both contestants are back. So the question was, show a movie that takes place in one day. 1, 2, 3. Show your titles, please. Groundhog Day and Phone Booth. Groundhog Day for Absolute Sublime 1. Phone Booth for Mr. Nickels.
A little bit of a twist on that one day aspect.
Yeah, that's taking place actually in more than one day, but I'll let it slide.
The same day.
Mm-hmm. Same day, different things. But all right.
All right, we got Big Boy Momo the Homo says, great stream and shout out to Daniel for looking super cute today. Pause if you got to. Has this been on your stream before? I don't remember seeing it. Is this the first?
Yeah, he pops up every now and then.
Oh gosh. It's a different type of trolling there, if it's trolling.
Yeah.
There's a first time for everything, I guess.
I was gonna pull another title, but I wasn't sure if it was in one day.
Yeah.
Falling Down.
Oh, great movie.
Yeah, but I wasn't sure if that was in one day or not. I think it was.
One day, yeah.
I think it was, yeah.
I was thinking maybe Breakfast Club or Ferris Bueller.
Yeah, I was gonna pull Bueller too.
What about what you call it? One Day? Changing Lanes? Was that one day?
I think so.
With Sam Jackson and Ben Affleck?
Affleck.
That was a good movie too. I like that.
Definitely. I enjoyed that one too.
Dang, this one's not looking good.
All right. So quick recap, you guys. Round number 1 went to Mr. Nickels with his Pool of Salt for Torture Horror title. He got garnered 29 of your votes versus Martyrs with Absolute Sublime 1 getting 18. Round number 2 went to Absolute Sublime 1 with his Pool of Taxi Driver. And round number 3 went to Absolute Sublime 1 with his Space Jam pool versus Mr. Nickels Any Given Sunday. Round number 4, they both pulled out Princess Bride. So now we are garnering votes for a movie that takes place in one day. Absolute Sublime 1's Pool of Groundhog Day versus Mr. Nickels with Phone Booth. Tim says, I rewatched Phone Booth a couple of months ago, and editing and style screams early 2000s. It's super dated, still fun though. Yeah.
It's a fun concept though.
That Kiefer Sutherland, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Are we ready?
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
All right. How many we got for Phone Booth?
22.
22. And Groundhog Day.
21.
Ooh. All right. So round number 4 goes to Mr. Nickels. We are tied up going into round number 5. Great pulls from both of you guys. We had that tie. That's pretty awesome. Got Foxtail Cinemas coming in a little late. Says, sorry, I'm late.
On that? Because I'm counting like 30.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. All right. Dang, I should have recounted
if it's saying that much, let's do it. Let's go ahead. Let's recount it. Video J81 saying Winter Soldier, the great GSP. Yeah, that was a great appearance. I hope he continues to show up and stuff. Real Game in 94 saying very close round. Yes, it was. If it's holding up the way they said, 22-21, but we got Jay saying that it's a lot more than that. So we shall see. We'll count it again.
I'm at 35 already, 36, 37.
Yep. 38.
I think maybe he counted Phone Booth.
39. Yeah, I'm getting 38 as well now.
All right. So 38 for Groundhog Day.
Through the challenge flag.
Got to, man. When I was counting, I was like at 30. I was like, I'll stop counting now. But
all right, so it's 3 rounds to 1.
Cheater.
Mr.
No, I'm
Nickels.
kidding.
Got to
I'll come
get
back.
yourself back in this one,
I'll come back.
or is it over?
Nah.
All right, so here we go. Let's go ahead and get into it. Let's see if you can pull yourself back into this one, because it's a lot of money on the line. You guys, we're up to $300 for total prize in this finals. Round number 5. Let's get into it. Show the best final film in any franchise. Show the best final film in any franchise. All right, 116 of you guys here. If you're enjoying the content, please hit that like button. If you're new to the channel, definitely hit that subscribe button. Just hit 2K today. Woohoo for me. And shout out to everybody that's up on the panel. All links are down in the description. Please hit those links and follow these guys as well. They also have great Instagrams. So go on over there and hit that follow button for those guys. Great additional content for you. Daniel, you want to plug your upcoming live that you got coming sometime soon?
Oh yeah, definitely. I got a upcoming live with this wrestler from AEW known as Amber Nova. I have a great one coming up on September 13th with her. It's gonna be an early one, like around 11 a.m. So stay tuned for that. And then I also have another live with another YouTuber called Sweet and Spooky. I'll have that one coming out pretty soon next week on the 8th, like around I think 3:30, 4 o'clock. And then I'll have like my usual Blues Day pickup videos and my top ranking videos of actors and actresses and stuff like that. So stay tuned for those ones. But yeah, I'm very excited to have that live with Amber Nova.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So real quick, while we're waiting on these guys, we're going to talk about it anyway, even though some people hate it. But what did you think about last night's AEW show?
I thought it was really, really good. I kind of dig like Kenny Omega. Like he kind of reminds me of like a modern day like Triple H with like his heel role a little bit. But we'll see how it goes. I don't think he's gonna drop the title to Christian Cage. I think they're gonna keep him as champion until Adam Page comes back, and he'll probably drop it then.
Yeah, I agree. I didn't think it was that great for a go home show. I think they was trying to push too much all into one show and show too many people, have too many promos and stuff like that. There was some good elements. We finally got to see CM Punk, do a little bit in ring. So that was pretty cool. Some of the stuff fell flat, like Ty Conti and Penelope Ford. That match was not that great. And I don't know why the crowd was screaming, "This is awesome." It seemed like it wasn't as loud as it usually is because some people really realized, nah, it's not that great. I think they just try to do a bit too much. Hopefully Friday night they do a real good job of, getting people to buy into the pay-per-view, because they're not like WWE where you can just subscribe to something and get the pay-per-view. You actually got to shell out I think $50. So, but I think for me, the highlight of the night for All Out is going to be Lucha Bros and Young Bucks in that cage. I think that's going to be spectacular.
I think so too. I think they're gonna steal the show on that pay-per-view, and also I think they could have saved Anna Jay for like the women's Battle Royal instead of showing her on Wednesday.
Yeah, because if they ain't got something special like a Ruby Riott or something, I think they wasted it, because it really didn't get as good of a pop as it should have got.
Definitely, I agree.
Shout out to Jason Carr with the $5 dono. He says, "Congratulations on 2K. Proud to be a subscriber. Let that content flow." Yes, sir. Thank you, Jason Carr. Definitely appreciate it. We got Fernando Martinez saying CM Punk versus Darby Allin. Who you got? They got to let CM Punk win. They can't let him come back off all that hype and have him lose. That'd be very surprising. I think it wouldn't be a great thing to do, even though there's nothing wrong with shocking the system, but I don't think you could go that route.
Well, his store crashed the AEW site like when he dropped his merch.
Yeah, the moment he took that jacket off and showed it, they said people was running to the concession trying to buy that.
And they're selling them for like $300, $400 on eBay.
Yeah, even the ice cream and just the wrappers.
Mm-hmm.
I know somebody was asking, is anybody picking up Zack Snyder's Justice League? That was Craig Thompson, who was buying Snyder Cut on Tuesday. Yeah, I think I'll probably pick it up.
I might pass on it just because I got the UK edition a few months back.
And I guess we'll get back to that question in a minute because looks like we are ready to go. Round number 5 said, show the best final film in a franchise. 1, 2, 3. Show your titles, please. Got Back to the Future versus I'm not a Harry Potter guy, so I don't know which one is the final.
Deathly Hallows Part 2.
All right.
I was gonna pick this, but I was like, it's too Marvel fanboy to do it. Endgame.
All right, so round 5 says show the best final film in a franchise. We got Absolute Sublime 1 with Deathly Hallows Part 2 versus Back to the Future Part 3. Guys, cast your votes if you haven't already.
Back to the Future. You can't make another one, man. That ending is perfect. Great send-off.
Mr. Jason says the ending was odd. Could have had less rambling by Omega. Yeah, and the way they had the people trying to climb the cage when you could have just climbed the little corner part and not got stuck. That was so stupid. Yeah, I thought it was dumb.
They could have climbed that corner, that ladder. That little
yeah. King of the Ozone says, just started my 4K collection. Any recommendations? Well, I can give you a ton of them.
Would you guys have considered this to be like part of the final in a trilogy, the George A. Romero?
Day of the Dead.
I was thinking about it.
Yeah.
I would.
King of Ozone, I would say Tenet, of course, The Revenant, Mortal Engines, Lone Survivor, Hacksaw Ridge, Dark Knight, Apocalypse Now, Christine, Wizard of Oz, Shining. There's a lot of good ones out there. Ooh, Red 4K says going Harry Potter, all the Back to the Futures are trash. Video J81, yo, 4K family, y'all smash those likes. Yes, we got 119 in here. Definitely hit the like button if you enjoy the content. Yeah, Secular Monk. That was my first thought when I did this question. I thought somebody would choose Return of the King. Ooh, Deathly Hallows is a great pull, says Wet Shoelaces. King of the Ozone says he's more hyped for the Thing on 4K.
Yeah, same here.
Did you pre-order it? Because I know at one point it was down to like, I think you could get it for pretty cheap.
Yeah, I did. I think it was like $21.99 or something like that. Now I think it went back up to like, I think 26 or 27.
Oh, it's a good one. Shadow 4K is amazing. I've been wanting to pick that up, but I had never heard much about it to where I knew whether or not it was going to be worth the money, but it looks like the cinematography is really good on that one.
Yeah, and the slip was out of print for a while too. I don't know if it is anymore, but that slip cover was hard to find.
Guess I have to look into that one.
Culture trend. I'm totally with you on that.
People really going Back to the Future 3 over Harry Potter? Madness. Mr. Rigby says Interstellar 4K is a must pick up. Yes, it is. My dish should have been melted as many times I done watched it. Irish Bauer says, I hated the last Harry Potter movie so much I sold all my copies. My wife was mad, so I had to buy them again. Husband failed. Yeah, here we go. 4K Media Guy says he pre-ordered the thing for $16.99 steelbook.
Nice.
Yeah, that's a good deal for that steelbook.
Yes, that's a big issue over here on my channel, King of the Ozone. He says, anyone order 4Ks on Amazon? I'm super picky with them having slip covers on them. Yeah, most of the time I don't get a slip or my case is broken. Secular Monk, Aquaman is a good 4K. Yes, it is, but I hate that movie.
Me too. Doesn't he say
That
something
movie
like,
was
I could have
completely
peed on it at one
trash.
point?
I don't know how anybody liked that movie.
I'm not a fan of him as an actor, really. Like, as a lead, anyways.
It
He just did
felt,
some Netflix movie, too.
it felt too
Like
Disney
3 movies
or
combined into
something.
one.
Yeah, it was.
I enjoyed it.
You're not the only one out here to say that, but I just, nah. All right. So waiting on the votes. Deathly Hallows Part 2 versus Back to the Future Part 3. Movies and Sue says, I hate Aquaman 2. Blah. Mama BLURAY loves Aquaman, though. King of Ozone says, I'm 21, so I'm biased for Harry Potter. Yep, Mortal Engines is stunning in 4K. Yeah, that was filmed at 8K and then rendered down to 5.6K.
All right, guys, don't ever pull Aquaman because everyone.
Jojo Rabbit looks good in 4K. Somebody said Knives Out is good and it's cheap.
Ben Buster.
D-Ray is a Marvel fanboy. Nope, I love DC more than I like Marvel. I love the dark. Marvel gets a little too kiddie, and I'm tired of all these little like round table conversations that's supposed to be little comedy lines. It's getting a bit. It was funny the first few times. Now it's like they're purposely trying to do it. Coco Dutch says, I love Aquaman. I just bet you do. All right, where are we with the votes? Are we double, triple counting?
I counted twice.
All right. Back to the Future.
43.
And Deathly Hallows Part 2.
33.
All right.
Nice. The comeback.
Mr. Nickels is on the board. It is 3 rounds to 2 going into round number 6.
This is an amazing battle, though.
Yeah, it is.
Back and forth, back and forth.
Back and forth. Mr. Nickels still got a little ways to go. He's got to take round number 6 as well. King of the Ozone, any 4Ks to stay away from?
Terminator
yes.
2.
Oh, of course. Yeah, that's number 1 right there. Yeah, there are some that just aren't really worth it. Definitely. Aquaman Horrible. Jason Carr says, pre-ordered my first steelbook, Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. November release, $18. Shot in my hometown and the town over.
Awesome.
Classic.
Nice. I just got that lenticular slip. I like that one.
Rev says the MCU formula has grown extremely boring. Yeah, it's too formulaic at this point. Martinez Joe says Harry Potter 0-3 still in these battles. Voldemort is punching air right now, Chandler says. I think a lot of the superhero movies are getting overplayed. All right, you guys, round number 6. Let's get into it. Show the best campy movie in your collection. Campy movie in your collection.
gonna be a lot of sleepaway camp and Friday the 13th.
Well,
Yeah.
we're talking about like campy, jokey, like, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just a little too over the top. 4K Media Guy says Black Widow was okay, nothing amazing. Yeah, I agree. I'll still probably buy it day one though, just to continue the
same
collection. Sleepaway Camp. Red 4K says Back to the Future 1 might as well pull Teletubbies at this point to win. We got Heavyweights, Ernest Goes to Camp, Batman and Robin, Rocky Horror Picture Show, Killer Clowns, Batman the 60s movie, love the campiness. Detective Pikachu. Never watched that one. I was never really into oh Lord, I forgot the name of them things.
Pokemon.
Pokemon.
Yeah, Pokemon.
I wasn't either, but I thought the movie was pretty fun.
Welcome to the Dollhouse, Club Dread, Muck, Goofy Movie, Zombieverse. Wow.
Cabin Fever.
Yeah, that ending.
Oh yeah.
All right, let's see what these guys can come back with. Absolute Sublime 1 is up 3 rounds to 2. Mr. Nickels really got to bring out the heat to garner you guys' vote. Round number 6, or this is a wrap for him, and Absolute Sublime 1 will be moving on to the finals to go up against Mid-Level Media.
I'm really torn over here for the campiness aspect.
Toxic Avenger.
Yep.
The Happening, right, that was a comedy because all I did was laugh in disbelief.
Now, I wasn't sure if you guys meant like campy as in like camp or like over the edge.
Like,
Over
over
the
the top.
edge. Yeah.
Oh. Okay, well, all right.
Oh boy.
I pulled a campy movie, like camp. We'll see.
Do you want to
Do
repick?
you need
No,
are you,
it's fine. This is still a
you
little
gonna
over
go
the
with
edge. Yeah, it's still over the edge. It's good.
All right, it's for all the marbles.
Yeah,
yeah.
I think I
All
got it.
right.
I mean, if we're gonna do camp, I'll switch my pick for that kind of camp.
I mean, mine can go either way. It's over the top.
All right.
All right, so we're ready.
Yeah.
Round number 6, show the best campy movie in your collection. 1, 2, 3, show your titles, please. Showgirls for Absolute Sublime 1 and Heavyweights for Mr. Nickels.
PC right now. I don't think they would make a movie like this anymore.
Nice.
So it is over the top.
They would, just not in America.
Yeah.
I was thinking of Wet Hot American Summer too.
Oh, we got some more great questions coming into the chat.
You think Serial Mom would have counted for that?
Yes.
Probably should have gone Serial Mom.
Video J81 says The Happening was one of the worst movies next to The Village M. Night has done.
That's the one with Mark Wahlberg, right? Marky Mark.
Yeah.
With Zoe Deschanel.
Haven't seen Old, but I haven't heard good things either.
I enjoyed the film. It's just the ending that kind of pissed me off.
If you like The Happening, you like Old.
King of the Ozone. Another question. Anyone pre-ordered from Best Buy? Do they come with slips? Yes. And you usually at least get it. Some people get theirs on the Friday before or through that weekend. Your Saturday, it might show up. So they're the ones that get it to you early or at least on release day. We got The Village was good, says KBH27. Foxtail Cinema says The Village is underrated. There, I said it. Jason Hill says Village isn't bad. Mike Clayton says, liking that hat, unwrap them movies.
Thank you.
Always got a new hat on.
I know.
Got Emily Allison saying, interesting choices. Showgirls? Mr. Jason, anything Full Moon features. Secular Monk, do I go with one of the first NC-17s or a classic Stiller flick? Dello movie Showgirls, nothing else is that campy. I don't know. For some reason, I feel like Hustlers might have had more than Showgirls, though.
Mm-hmm.
Hustlers surprised me, though. That was actually good. I didn't think it would be.
That was an interesting story, and like, I didn't mind the social commentary on that one. It wasn't too bad.
Yeah. We got Michael Jones saying Village is great for a first-time watch. Tim says The Village is just another part of a mediocre filmography from M. Night. He started his career strong and fell off a cliff in quality, in my opinion. Mr. Jason says, I agree, Hustlers, I really enjoyed. All right, you guys, we got 115 in here. Please, if you can, cast your vote in this 6th round. Mr. Nickels is down 3 rounds to 2. He has to get the 6th round in order to stay in this battle in round number 7, or Absolute Sublime 1 will be moving on to the finals to face Mid-Level Media, who I'm sure is still watching rather closely.
Probably on his second bowl of popcorn.
Secular Monk says, M. Night stopped being good right after Signs. My Killer Podcast says, love Signs. Yeah, a lot of people love Signs. Still got some votes coming in. Devil is underrated. I thought Split was pretty good, but he did write it. He did write it like 20 years prior, so I guess you have a point. Yeah, Split was good, though.
Mm-hmm.
4K Media Guy Science needs a 4K. Secular Monk says Mid-Level is watching this and plotting his next move. Wet Shoelaces. The Village works without the twist and works as a pure horror movie. Ken is sweating all over his nice button-up shirt, dropping popcorn all over it. Jay Manley says he enjoyed Glass. Yeah, I thought Glass was okay.
Mm-hmm.
That Unbreakable looks really, really nice. I'm definitely gonna have to get that. That artwork looks real good.
Oh, definitely. I'm picking up that one day one.
One more
Perplex.
for Showgirls.
Yeah, yep. Snoonja. Perplex Damage says nice hat, but Suns in 4 over the Jazz. Ben Buster is here. He says M. Night's The Last Airbender is his worst film.
Look what Ken said.
Third bowl.
Mid-Level is still watching on third bowl of chips and salsa, actually. Stranger Boy 101 says, I haven't seen Old and I'm hearing mixed things about it.
Mm-hmm.
Secular Monk can't support the hat. Blazers forever. I don't know if you'll still be a Blazers fan once Lillard gets up out of there.
I know. I think once him and McCollum, I kind of want McCollum to go to Boston. But...
Thunderheart needs a Blu-ray. Mama Blu-ray is laughing at Ken. All right. Any more votes coming in? AKJD77. Old was okay. It had pockets of awesome, but not enough to make it as good as like Split and Unbreakable.
We need a drum roll.
Yeah, the problem with M. Night got too big too fast. He needs someone to tell him he's not that something that's not a good idea. Just watch Shawshank Redemption for the first time today, says Kevin Payne.
Well, awesome. That's coming out on 4K this month too, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, how we doing? We ready to go?
I'm ready.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Round number 6, Showgirls.
28.
28 and heavyweights.
39.
Yes. 39 votes. Here we go, you guys. Mr. Nickels is on the board, tying it up 3 rounds to 3 in round number 6, garnering 39 of your votes for heavyweights. It's Absolute Sublime 1's pull of Showgirls with 28. We are going to round number 7, all tied up. We're going to see who can make it into the finals to face Mid-Level Media on Monday night if both contestants are going to be ready to go. Big prize up for grabs, $300 sent to your PayPal or a $300 Best Buy gift card. May the best contestant win tonight. Good luck to both of you guys. Ryan Sims says, Dame to Philly for Z Simmons. Go Sixers. They
think
stupid to
Simmons
make
is
that
going
trade.
That would be a terrible trade.
Very terrible.
I think Simmons is gonna end up in Minnesota.
I got a lot of young talent.
That comment.
Oh my gosh.
Jimmy
I'm going
Blue.
for Mr. Nickels to win, but got this dreamy blue eyes. Blu-ray Bandit is here. He says, what a battle. I just got here and it's all tied up. Dame isn't going anywhere. And this is a nail biter, says Mama Blu-ray. Yes, it is. You know what? Here we go. Let's find out who's going to the finals. Round number 7, you guys. Show a movie that takes place on or mostly involves an airplane or airplanes. Show a movie that takes place on or mostly involves an airplane/airplanes.
Yeah.
Got a couple on the top.
Airplane.
Yep.
Was Under Siege 2, Dark Territory?
Mhm.
That one's on a plane, right?
Air Force One, Snakes on a Plane,
Red Eye.
Passenger 57, Sully, Flight.
On Air.
Yeah.
Snakes on a plane.
Yep, Die Hard too.
Ooh,
Red Tails, Final Destination.
Mhm.
Wow. That was only like really the beginning for that, but
Yeah, Flight Plan. Oh yeah, Under Siege 2 was a train. Soul Plane. Yeah, that was on the plane. World Trade Center. It did involve a plane. Top Gun count.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tuskegee Airmen. Mile High Club. Yep.
They pushed Maverick to summer of 2022 now.
Yeah.
I know. I was disappointed in that. I just put up that poster and Jackass, the new Jackass. They both delayed both of them.
They delayed Jackass 2.
Yep.
To February of next year.
Oh my god.
See, Mission Impossible got pushed back to what, 2023? Or was it 22? Yeah, 23. Guess these days you might as well not even be surprised anymore.
Good luck, Mr. Nickels. A heck of a battle.
To you too, man. Tied it up. Let's go.
Epic comeback.
Thank you.
This is like Game 7 of the NBA Finals. Right
I know. Palms are sweaty. Should be playing some Eminem music, man.
Mom's spaghetti.
Yep.
Ken, which one would be your biggest challenge? Jason Hill says Twilight Zone, the movie, the third segment. More catalog titles for us, says 4K Media Guy. Tom Cruise about to go to the center of the earth for Mission Impossible 7. Yeah, that dude is crazy.
With no stunt double.
All right. Let's find out right now who is going to the finals. 1, 2, 3. Show your movies, please.
Get off
Airplane
my
versus
plane.
Air Force One.
Harrison Ford.
Classic comedy movie right there. Over the top, all the skits.
He was so good in this movie, people actually thought he was the president from other
Kareem
countries.
Abdul-Jabbar in here. Come on.
All right. Which movie is the better title that deals with airplanes?
There's a lot of A's in the chat. We're going to need like double counts on this one.
Video J81 says, I'm going with Airplane and Don't Call Me Shirley.
Love it. I feel like there's so many jokes in that one. Classic.
Oh, Go to Blue says, I'm feeling a comeback here. Can't go against Harrison Ford and Gary Oldman. Foxtail says, Airplane, my second favorite comedy of all time. Irish Bow says, this is hard. Love both, but I have watched Air Force One more times, so I will go with that.
Oh, man. I can hear my heartbeat in my headphones, man. That's crazy.
It was almost like you was ready to throw in the towel with the last one, though.
I wasn't sure.
Wow. No matter who comes out of this one, I'd say both of you guys, spectacular collections.
Definitely.
Both you guys did great in these battles. You guys have both done great individual battles outside the tournament as well. Great collections behind you. Great content on your channels. Definitely, even after this, would love to have you up here again. Well, I know Absolute Sublime 1 is definitely coming for a horror versus
October.
Martinez Joe. Can't wait for that. Ben Buster says, Vin Diesel, I jettison a plane in space. Tom Cruise, hold my beer. Tim says, CGI at the end of Air Force One is awful, but that aside, it's one of the best action movies of the 90s. Harrison was perfect choice for that role.
Yeah, I mean, it's also a 90s film, so.
The best genre, in my opinion.
Yep.
Coco Dutch, hey, you still have until midnight to enter BRIANGOESBLU's contest to win a Turbo Man doll. Winner announced this weekend. Good luck to everyone in that contest.
It's true.
Kevin Payne says Indiana Jones or Back to the Future's 4K transfers.
Back to the
I'll be
Future.
honest, I haven't watched all of them yet, but I've heard some very good things about the Back to the Future. Only Indiana Jones I've watched so far is Temple of Doom.
How'd that one look?
It was pretty good. It's always been my favorite out of the franchise for some.
Yeah.
I don't know, probably because it's the first one I really did watch. That's probably why I think that. It was kind of silly to me now that I've watched it again, but I still enjoyed it. Kay says Ken is plotting on the low. Secular Monk says it was Harrison Ford coming off Patriot Games. He was an easy choice for that role.
I mean, he looks like a president too. Like, come on, look at that. President of the United States.
Tim says, even by 90 standards, though, it's really, really, really bad CGI. Jurassic Park came before it and still pulled off more believable CGI. Should have found a way to pull off the shot better. It stuck out badly, in my opinion. Rev 4K, Temple of Doom, the only good indie film. Uh-oh, got mid-level here. Great picks in the final round. Reminiscent of Animal House versus American Pie. Classic versus modern classic. Favorite Harrison Ford for me, Fugitive. Just watched it again the other day. Absolutely love that movie. One of my favorites all time. Might be in my top 5.
That's on 4K, right? Like
Fugitive?
no? Oh.
I wish.
No.
I thought it was for some reason.
Secular Monk says Gary Oldman coming off The Professional was also perfect for his role. Crunch Butt Steak is here. I miss it again. Damn work.
Love that name.
Video J81 says, if you haven't seen The Last Crusade, me and your sister thought you've seen them all. Yes, I have seen them all, but I haven't watched them all on my out of the 4K box set. Basement Blues, I love The Fugitive. Yeah.
Whew, this was rough.
111 still rocking it out with us tonight. Thank you guys for being here for this hour and 11 minutes. Just a few minutes, we are going to find out who will be battling Ken on Monday night for the movie collection battle finals. KLL Daily, sorry, missed the battle. Just getting here. Foxtail says, I don't care. Best line in The Fugitive. Tullamore, The Fugitive is Dr. Richard Kimball. Favorite Harrison Ford is Firewall. Fugitive could use a new release. Yep. Fugitive and U.S. Marshals are great films. Yeah, I like how they use the same teams. David Jennings says, remember having The Fugitive on Laserdisc, dating myself. Here's a good one. Man on Fire needs a 4K. Yeah, that was a good one. Celluloid Therapy, still living in round 6. He says, I still can't get over Heavyweight beating Showgirls. Just wow. I'm surprised everybody still can't get over the Back to the Future one.
It's wild.
King of the Ozone. Anyone know if the MCU movies are worth it on 4K? 2K upscale doesn't seem too tempting. Anybody want to answer that before I get into a spill about it?
Go for it, man.
So to be honest, when you're looking at 4K, you're not really always looking at the 4K. It's the HDR that's the game changer. Some people don't really like Dolby Vision. I kind of prefer it over HDR, but HDR is the game changer when it comes to it because there are titles that do not have HDR or Dolby Vision in the 4Ks don't really look all that great. Tax Collector is one of them. The Outpost is another. They still look pretty good, but it's almost like you're sitting there watching a Blu-ray. So you really just want to look for something with a good HDR color grading.
Did you say the Tax Collector has a 4K?
Yes.
Yeah.
Really? I didn't know that.
Steelbook, right? Yeah.
Yep.
Huh. I like the Blu-ray.
But it still comes. It looks very, very sharp, but it does not have HDR. I think RLJE films don't be having like any upgrades. Oh, this great question again. Secular Monk says, don't buy MCU on 4K, just watch Disney Plus. Is Parasite only in Korean or can you listen to it in English? I'm not sure. I read the subtitles.
Yeah, I think it's only subbed only.
So are we ever going to get D-Ray to compete in battles, or will people say the fight is fixed if he wins? It's a good question. It's been put out there. David Jennings, sometimes you only get Atmos track on 4K if you have a home theater compatible with the format. Not sure if Disney movies are that way or not.
No.
Yeah, but the thing about Atmos, you have got to have a really good Atmos setup. You can have Atmos, but you may not get the full experience out of it if it's not set up correctly. But all right, round number 7. Is it time to find out who's going to the finals?
Yep.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
All right, so we had Airplane versus Air Force One. How many do we have for Air Force One?
46.
And Airplane?
Airplane 32.
32 for Airplane. That makes Mr. Nickels tonight's winner, going to the finals against
Mr.
Mid-Level
Nickels!
Media. Wow.
was an awesome battle, though. Like,
Yeah, man,
you guys
that was a tight
went
one.
toe to toe. That was awesome.
Yep.
Definitely.
Yes, it was.
Heck of a comeback.
Yep. Get ready, Ken. Coming for you.
There you have it. Man, awesome battle from both you guys. Both you guys came to play tonight. Some great pulls that we have not seen in these battles. You had a tie in the 4th round. And we had a great question from Jay Manley, show a movie that takes place in one day. A lot of people were surprised about the Back to the Future over Deathly Hallows Part 2. And then we had some people surprised at Heavyweights over Showgirls. But all in all, great battle. 2 great contestants for you guys' enjoyment up here. Thank you, everybody, for voting in the chat. We had a lot of people participating. Hopefully, everybody's hitting that like button if you enjoyed tonight's content. I know everybody cannot wait till Monday night to find out who's going to win this finals for this first ever and not the last movie collection battle tournament. Great job to both of you guys. Thank you to everybody in the chat. Daniel, Brian, thank you guys for being willing to come up here. Count all these great little votes. Whew, what a night. Anything anybody would like to say before we get out of here? Because that last one was a little intense. We waited a minute for that one.
Yep. Good battle, man. Yeah, my palm's sweaty for real.
It was a fun time.
Yeah, definitely. It was.
Good luck in the finals to both you guys.
Appreciate it. Ooh, here we go.
Yeah, there goes Mid-Level Media. Says, well done, gentlemen. See you Monday night, Mr. Nickels. I know he's going to have some great promos ready for you. He's got the time.
It's pretty.
I don't have the time to be doing promos, but
knowing that the wild card came back and came back to the finals, pretty wild.
Yep.
Yeah.
Lost his first battle, came back through the wheel of names, and
yeah.
And
to think
down 3-1 and came back too.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I was 0-3 before the battles too. So yeah, man, it's cool to be here.
Yeah, I've had people messaging me while I'm talking to them on Instagram, and they're like, I'm picking Mr. Nickels to win it all, but we'll find out Monday night. Do you have what it takes?
Hope so.
Right. Let's get up out of here. Thank you for all 104 for still hanging in there. We got Video J81 saying 4K family. Y'all stay blessed. See you next week. Real Gaming says good job to both participants, the vote counters, and 4K D-Ray. Very entertaining. Wins the pre-fight press conference. That will be pretty fun if we could do that. Coach Trini Ken is going to be selling all weekend. Congrats, Mr. Nickels says Pop's Movie Dungeon. And Mr. Rigby says, let them fight. Nonetheless, you guys, enjoy your Labor Day weekend. If you guys got an extra long weekend off from work, enjoy it. Have some great barbecue, little family fun. Enjoy watching some movies. Until Monday night, we will see you guys. Peace.
Peace.